Hey guys, went out to the range yesterday. Wanted to take two of my SKSs out and fire off some rounds. I think I went through about 200 rounds total. Um, this one here on the left, I actually traded for this one. I haven't had it that long, and I hadn't really had a chance to really take it to the range. I'd fired some stuff at pretty short distances, but nothing great. But it was just a check the functionality. But I finally got out. I didn't go too far with it, and you can see there's no optics or anything. Everything here is going to be just regular iron sights, but it took me a little while to get adjusted to it. It is a little off. The first group was pretty high. I think this was actually the very first shot, and I can't remember what the other, but so I kind of over adjusted, and my next three ended up here. And so once I finally got the hang of it, got a nice grouping, for 50 yards, fairly decent. It's about a little over 4 inches because each of these squares is 2. So at 50 yards, not bad. I was using, as you can see, I took out the box magazine it has in there, and I've been using these tapco magazines, which I don't know, some people, I've heard mixed reviews on them, but I ran into problems with one, and it was one of one of these tan ones, and stupid me, I didn't mark which one it was, and it was only for like 2 rounds that it didn't feed properly, and it could have been with the rifle itself, I'm not sure, but it happened twice in one magazine, and then that was it. I didn't have any problems with any of the other ones. The other one is this other SKS. I put the Tapco stock on it, just for a little variety. I really like the SKS. I think it's very underrated. But anyway, the other one was, like I said, this tan Tapco stock, and I use the same thing. Use the Tapco magazines. This one, fairly decent grouping, roughly about the same as the other, I guess. This one was a little more centered, decent grouping, but this one I shot at 50 yards, and that's what this is here. And I only had the 2 targets. I didn't feel like running back to the office and grabbing more, so I just slapped on this little splatter target and took it out to 100 yards, and that's what the little pin mark's for. This is my grouping at 100 yards. I mean, I got most of them center, but you can see there's some splattered around, but I'm still getting used to the rifles. And since I put this Tapco stock on, I actually hadn't had a chance to fire it. I fired it quite a few times with the stock that came with it, but since I put this one out, I think that was the first time I really went out and shot it. They're both Norinco SKSs, the Chinese SKS. But there's some video of me shooting. I'll include that with this. But if you're considering the Tapco stock, I mean, like I said, I like it. It's very ergonomic. It feels really well. A little more stable than the standard wood stock that comes with the SKS. But anyway, and like I said, no optics or anything, just iron sights, which I don't know, for me, I think it's more fun. It's a little more relaxing. You have to take into account breathing, and I don't know, I guess with optics you do too, but I don't know, something about iron sights that I like shooting them a lot better than with a scope or a red dot, whatnot. But anyway, I had fun. It was hot as hell too. I think with the heat index here, it was 98 yesterday. I actually had problems especially with the wood. I think it was with the wood. Keeping my cheek in place, because I mean, I literally had sweat running down my face. It was, the stock got wet, and I don't know, it was kind of a pain, but it was lots of fun. So here's my 2 SKSs. I'll include some video of me shooting. If you have any questions on any of the rifles or the stock or installation, the installation was fairly easy on this. It didn't take very long. And I think that's about it. I'll include some some video of me shooting. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask or leave your comments. If you haven't subbed, if you're watching this, please sub and like. I think that's about it. So anyway, talk to you guys later.